First of all, I want to show you this is my idea. That is the original painting. So you know they're the necklaces I wear all the time. Whatever's black, we'll print whatever colour you want. Good morning, it is Monday. So just back in the studio, and this is everything I have printed. That is so fun. It is Saturday and I'm in the studio making these tops that I screen printed. I made a Peter Pan collar and added this rhinestone detail with the purple print butterfly detail on the collar. So it is Saturday. I'm just in the print studio because I need to get some prints ready. I cut out loads of dresses that I want to add these big prints to. So I worked on all the artwork and now we're gonna try and print it. We've got like a big acetate printer and then get my screens ready to expose. First of all, I want to show you this is my idea for one of my screen prints. I don't know if you'll be able to see properly, but it is one of my designs. I'll show you the original painting actually. That is the original painting that I just scanned in, but I basically wanted to play on the kind of butterfly design that I did a lot in my previous collection. Yeah, and I thought this is really nice. Like I can change the color on this. This is just going to be a one color design, so I can print this in whatever colorway I want. But yeah, I just thought that that was nice. That's one of the designs. When you're doing screen, it has to be like black and it's like halftone or bitmap. So it's all done like this and that's how you get the shading to come through. So if you look like super close, it's all like that. And then I also have my cat design and I have this one, which is like actually all my necklaces and stuff. But I thought that would be really cute for t-shirts. And then this kind of vintage rose design. Yeah, that's like the originals there. That's the original. So you know they're the necklaces I wear all the time, which is kind of fun. And then when it's printed, I've just done it so that it's like one color, so that will only print whatever's black. Will print whatever color you want. Yeah, that's the plan. Oh, so it's a lot later, but my designs are ready to go. This is that one. We only ended up printing off two because I'm happy with them. So going to be back in Monday and get them onto my screens. Good morning. It is Monday, start of a new week, start of a busy week. I am in the studio. And there are 4 weeks left until Fashion Week. I'm starting to get really like, everything has to be done. I didn't actually even sleep last night. I had so much in my head of things that need to be sorted and finalised. And a lot of it was, let me move you back a bit more. A lot of it is logistics. I think just coordinating like a fashion show is something I've not done before. And obviously working with a venue, different kind of insurance you need, all these kind of things. Just all entirely new experiences to me. So for the Fashion Week, I'm doing like my own show on one day, and then there's like a big 2-day event that we've been organising for the whole year. So I'm also trying to finish the spring summer collection. So I think last video I showed you I was in the print studio getting all my images on screen so I can finish making the dresses for the collection, and I'm going in later on today to get my screens exposed and get them ready to go. I also need to print more labels for all of the fashion collections. I'm hoping this week is one of the last weeks of, well, this week and next week should be the last weeks of making, and then that should be the collection completely finished. And just, even though maybe it's probably not going to be like everything that I would love to do, but it's more like I need to prioritize getting everything done and all the kind of finer details finalized, I suppose. So yeah, there's a lot of moving parts going on with that. And this morning I'm chasing insurance quotes. I am packing an order for Depop that I sold, and I'm also getting pieces ready to hand into Omdiva for my autumn winter, just so I have new stock in there for autumn winter. So I have to get everything tagged and sent in and priced and sent in. I have all my tags done here, so I have loads of tags ready to go. I just need to add my prices to them. My mum came in the other day and helped make the tags, which was amazing because that's something now that I don't have to do. Yeah, so morning is hopefully the insurance broker will contact back, and then I can try and get an insurance quote, and hopefully it won't cost an absolute fortune. I think that's part of this event that I've realized that it's really hard as an independent small business to do events because it's so expensive, and maybe one thing doesn't cost a lot, but then when you add in like all these other things, it starts to really add up, and like to the point that even if I made sales, I don't think I'd even make the money back. So anyway, I don't want to look at it negatively. I think it's just a combination of financial pressure, time pressure, trying to get everything made myself, and organising all the new designers coming on board. It's a lot of moving parts, and also it's like a lot of it is like the first time doing something. And I also don't think my brain really works in a business way. Like I'm not good with emails. I'm not good with like lists of things to do that aren't just like physically making and designing. So yeah, it has been hard, but it's more just like putting everything into every single day. I did a market yesterday, which was my first day away from the studio in a while. But yeah, I needed to do that to make some money and also just remove myself from this circle just for a day. Anyway, we're going to remain very positive, very excited, and get into today. So yeah, so I'll check back in a bit. Good morning. It is Tuesday and I'm just back in the print studio. Hopefully getting all of my print stuff finished. Just working away on getting the prints done for some dresses for collection. I'm going to get the sleeve prints done now. I have a design on the carousel for the sleeves. I've done the fronts of dresses, and then I'm changing over to a new design for 2 other dresses, and then I'm done. So getting through it takes like a long time. I'm just going to power through, and then when I'm back in the studio later, I'll show you what I've done. So I have to go to the post office now, send a Depop order, then running to see if I can get any fabric, and then I'm back in the studio working on the dresses that I started making, that I printed yesterday. Working on the dresses for my spring summer 25 collection, which I'm launching next month. I'll leave my business Instagram here if you want to follow me there, or on TikTok. So just back in the studio, and this is everything I have printed, ready to go to the next step. Yeah, so I printed all my labels, and I've been needing labels for so long. Like, I've been making things without putting labels on, so I printed loads of labels. I also printed up my labels for my collaboration that I've done with my friends Shop Finders Keepers. I'll leave Finders Keepers here. It's a friend of mine that runs a vintage shop, but I did like screen printed denim jeans that she'd sourced, and I made some bags from scarves, so I thought let's launch that at Dublin Fashion Week. So I made some labels to make sure everything has a label, and then I cut out and have lined all the dresses that we're going to be making today. So we've got lots of different ones, so exciting. So I'm going to get into starting to make them today. That's my plan, and then a few things still need linings added, but yeah, exciting. So that is the plan for today. I'm going to make a dress. Yeah, we'll catch back up in a bit when I've cut up into my flow. I now have a wall chart here with how long we have left. We have just over 3 weeks until the show, so there's so much to do. I'll leave Dublin Fashion Week linked here, but yeah, I've got so much work to do, which is fine. I'm just coming in like literally every single day to get it done, and I think when I finish making, like the physical making of the collection, then my head is freed up a lot more to like get everything else finalized, sorted. We'll be okay. So yeah, we'll catch back up in a bit. It just started absolutely lashing rain. I think there's supposed to be a storm tomorrow. I just washed my hair. Oh, is that pointless? Anyway, getting on with making a dress. I'll worry about getting home later.
There's no future, there's no answer. Will I hold it?
Yeah. That is so fun, isn't it?
So good. So it is Saturday
and I'm just about to head into the studio to get some things done this afternoon. So weather looks lovely today. I think there's supposed to be a storm tomorrow, but it looks okay now. I'm actually not going to cycle. I'm going to get the train so that I can wear something nice. I'm going out this evening. My friend has a event going on that I'm going to go to, so I think it'll be nice to not have my bike with me for the day. And also I'm not going to bring my laptop, so I'm not like carrying a super heavy laptop into town. So yeah, bit of an easier morning for me. So it is Saturday and I'm in the studio working away, trying to get everything finished. So I thought I'd just show you how far I've gotten and what I'm planning to do today. So I'm making these tops that I screen printed I think it was last Saturday I was in screen printing them. And I've made them into tops. I've made a Peter Pan collar and added this rhinestone detail. I just need to attach the collars on. I was originally hoping to do like drop waist dresses, only to realize I kind of used all this fabric, so I don't know if I have enough to do. I might have to just stay as a t-shirt. Another one that I did with the purple print butterfly detail on the collar and all my screen printed detail going up the sleeve. I've left these sleeves as kind of long sleeves. I need to try it on to see how that looks, because I usually obviously do my like elasticated scrunched up sleeve like this one, which to be honest I really like that look. I think that's very me, it's very on brand. This one I added some more diamante detail on the sleeve and there. And I think there's a little detail there too. So cute. I'm actually in the process of getting a company to kind of do me some custom rhinestone designs, which I cannot wait to get. And then this is the one that I started last night making. And I need to make a collar for this. I have the collar cut out. So yeah, so plan for today is we need, if I have enough of this fabric, make a collar for this, but I have a feeling I've run out of that pink. Collar for this one, and then attach these two collars, and then I have another top. I have another top cut out and lined here that I'd like to get made today. So I'll probably start with making this and then attaching the collars. So yeah, that is my plan for today. Everything is starting to feel like it's coming together. Oh, I also did one of my bags with all the details. Yeah, it's all, I feel like it's all kind of starting to come together now. It's just like the stress of organizing a fashion show. I think I've been a bit naive in how much it will cost. I was kind of just like going off last year and then thinking, okay, I'll have to pay obviously to rent the room. I've like had these big ideas, but now I've had to really strip it back to make it like actually work and manageable for me. Obviously I'm a really small business and I'm also like surviving off the money I make from this business. I'm paying a rent for a studio every month. I do really have to be conscious with money in that way. So I will, yeah, we'll see how it gets on. But my plan is by next week to be fully finished making, like the physical making to be done. And then we're down to like 2.5 weeks until the show. And I want to spend those 2 weeks getting like fully just ready and organized. That's my plan. So I'm not like incredibly stressed. And also I have given up a lot of my weekends lately to come into the studio, which is fine. But I think I realize as I go on in business, like personal life is as important as a kind of a business or a professional life, and I don't want to take too many weekends from having for my friends or my partner or my family. So I suppose these are all things you kind of learn to navigate. But not to say that anyone is unsupportive. Everyone's always like, go and take as much time as you need. But there is it. I definitely do think like there's a lot to be said for stepping away and spending some time on that other side of yourself that's not like the business side of me or the kind of professional side of me. It's more like my private life that I spend with the people I love. So anyway, yeah, I just think going forward, if we're going to do this fashion week kind of on a yearly basis, that's something that I will keep in mind, that yeah, continuously do the work, so it's not like I'm left with like this crazy amount of work to fit into like a really small amount of time. Yeah, but also prioritizing my life outside of this. Anyway, I have got a good 4 or 5 hours in the studio, and yeah, so we're just going to get on with things and I'll catch back up in a bit.